Hi Pisces, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Pisces. That means anybody that has Pisces anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Pisces in their chart. But please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. This is a general message for the collective of Pisces. That means this is spirit-led, and spirit will provide any message that they deem as necessary for you. It may be directed to, let's say it's an individual that you're interacting with, and it may be directed to them. It may be directed to them about you. It may be directed to you about them. It may be in regards to something that's happened in the past that Spirit wishes for you to look at and review. Maybe something currently happening or something to come. All of this is for you to use your intuition and allow that to guide you, and also to put forth the understandings of how you work, how you think, how you feel, as well as your situations. And if it's in regards to another party, the same for them. The best way to recognize whether or not this is or is not your message is to observe the overall energy, and then the current situation, your thought process, and your desires. Once you hit those, if those don't match with what you would do or the other person, if it's an individual, then I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiac messages. But I do ask that you please allow your intuition to guide you to those messages. And if you feel very drawn to more than one message, please keep in mind that Spirit may have more than one message that they wish for you to receive, and for you to follow that intuition. Your intuition will not mislead you. We as people fail our intuition, but our intuition does not fail us. So, with all that being said, I am doing a 5-card drop. Obviously, as I had said, I gave you the first 3, and then we have the challenges and possible outcome. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick overview when the cards fly and they drop. We'll do a quick overview, then we'll do some clarification on the ones that are needed, and then we'll go to the guidance, and that is my personal oracle that I made up to see what Spirit has to suggest for you. Please keep in mind that anything that is Spirit-led or Spirit-read, it is completely up to you to use your own free will and make the decision whether you choose to take in this message or disregard it. Please keep all of that in mind. And so, before we begin, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Pisces in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. So, here we go. Messages for Pisces, please. Any messages for Pisces, please. And also take note that I did not specify a request. I did not place a specific intent, since the way the world is right now. I feel it's important for Spirit to provide any message that they feel is necessary, and I did not want to put any boundaries on them at all. So, this is Spirit sending out messages that they feel is most necessary right now. All right? Ooh, goodness, okay. That fell right there. And then those fell down like that. So, there we go, and there we go. Alright, overall energy right here. 5 of Swords. There's some conflict, maybe some serious arguments and disputes going on. Somebody may be very determined and there's no getting through to them. Can be you, can be the other party. But somebody's being very... there's the word pious. Greater than thou. They know everything, you know nothing. And by golly, they're very determined to win no matter what. That's the overall energy. Okay? Can be you, can be the other party. Can be just a huge conflict that's occurred. We can do some clarification, see if we can fine tune it a little bit for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So with the 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands. I'm looking to see what we got here. 6 of Pentacles. Move towards equals. So somebody in your community, somebody you know, is moving forward or moving swiftly forward to try to find a balance or an equal give and take. Could be with you. And do what's right. Okay, so it'd be nice if I see the Knight of Cups in here, but I don't. Maybe the Knight of Cups will come out because it kind of looks like there was an argument. Somebody wants to work things out. They want to have a very strong commitment with you, or the other way around. But I don't see the Ten of Cups out here, which is, an apology coming forward, or, the page. We've got the Page of Swords out here, but it's heading towards in the reverse for the possible outcome. All right, let's do our overview here. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, so we're in the current situation of relieving ourselves of burdens, but we're actually taking those burdens into ourselves. Instead of it feeling like the weight of the world is on us, we actually are internalizing and making them. It's like we caused those problems. So instead of it being, oh my gosh, the weight of the world is on me, no, I'm the one that caused these problems. That's where we're sitting right now. It's kind of a self-pity situation, and can be very detrimental mentally and emotionally. Then our thought process is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody's keeping the truth, somebody's not speaking their truth, and there was an opportunity of a new beginning that has been lost out on. And we're kind of dwelling on that, it looks like. Here for the desired outcome, of course. I mean, I'm surprised I don't see this more often in any other people's reads, but for, your desired outcome is just ultimate happiness, clarification on everything so you can see through clear eyes and to be happy. The challenge is you are on the brink of trying to avoid a cataclysmic situation. We have the Tower and it's heading towards being in the reverse. So you have not quite yet avoided it, but you are so close to avoiding this Tower from occurring. Possible outcome is the Page of Swords heading towards being in the reverse. And so that's actually somebody that's rather backbiting, somebody that's, a massive gossip that's telling stories, and yeah, just not a pleasant kind of situation. We're not seeing things for what they are. We're lying. We're telling stories. Wow, that's quite the pendulum there. Swing one way, swing the other. At the bottom of the deck, we got swinging this way. Over here, we got it swinging the other. All right, let's get some clarification and see if we can kind of bring all this back together. All right, so please clarify the Five of Swords overall energy. So we got the King of Cups here. Somebody is keeping their emotions from everybody and not telling anybody how they truly feel. They have a lot of emotions. They have, a lot of love, a lot of deep love, but they're not letting anybody know how they really feel, how they, they keep it quiet. Home, hearth, happiness, health, stability. Looks like a decision needs to be made about starting fresh there and possibly walking away. That's a pretty big fight here, if that's the case. Please clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse for Pisces. Ten of Wands in reverse. Thank you. Oh, look at that. There's that Ace of Swords in reverse again. And then we have the Empress and the Six of Swords. So we are heading towards trying to create something new, but we haven't quite yet done that. So therefore, since we're not taking action, we're not speaking our truth, we're not jumping on this possible chance that's been presented to us, we're missing out. And so then we are, reflecting and kind of self-abusing ourselves in regards to having not taking this opportunity to create something new and leave the past behind and move towards something new. Huh. That's nothing shocking there. So we have the King of Pentacles that is making an offering or an apology, but they're holding back from taking a second chance with their soulmate, with their partner. So they're only, I'm surprised it doesn't show as the Page of Cups, to where they they're giving you just a tiny bit of themselves, but they're holding everything else back. Okay. So they're not truly giving of themselves. And so we're berating ourselves over having lost out on that opportunity. And this can be referring to that individual right here. And of course, the King of Cups is a water element. So either you're working with a water element or you are abusing yourself in regards to having not taken the opportunity, jumping on an opportunity. Please clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Okay, and the Nine of Swords is heading towards being in the reverse. So you're heading towards seeing what needed to be done. You're still pretty stressed out over it, having a hard time sleeping, having a hard time eating. Maybe, if you have an ulcer, it's probably flaring on you, because you're thinking about the fact that you've lost out on this opportunity. You didn't speak your truth. You didn't speak honestly, is what I was just told. You were not honest. You were not honest with yourself. You were not honest with them. And so now you're berating yourself. Now, whether or not this is you or it's the other party, apply it where it's appropriate. Okay? Having a hard time deciding how to go about having an exciting new beginning. Having missed this opportunity. So you're wanting to have another opportunity, but you kind of recognize that you missed out too. So how do I possibly get another opportunity? Please clarify the Sun. Desired outcome. Thank you. Well, you're not giving up on your wish. Oh, definitely not. Yeah, that's the ultimate right there. The Star and the Nine of Cups with the Sun. I mean, like, seriously, all we need is the Ten of Cups there. Your desire is to have everything work out and for unicorns and rainbows and glitter and all that to occur. That's your desire, is for everything to just be beautiful and shiny. That's your desire. And for you to be able to move towards making a decision. Okay, please clarify the Tower for challenge. Here we go. Five of Wands in reverse. You don't want to fight anymore. You want to be able to resolve this problem. You want to avoid the conflict, but you cannot make a decision. You are having a hard time making this decision because you are absolutely confused in regards to having this cup handed to you so you can have an exciting new beginning that leads towards happiness. It's confusing you because you don't know how to make a decision in regards to this. You don't know which way to decide, which way to go. Please clarify the Page of Swords heading towards reverse, please, for the possible outcome for Pisces. Please clarify Page of Swords. And I am hearing that you know what this is in reference to. You know what this is in reference to. Page of Swords in reverse. King of Earth. Didn't he make an appearance earlier? King of Pentacles. So this individual is not very nice. Not a very nice individual. Even though they're successful, they must have a lovely zodiac mix, because they are heading towards being, quite the gossip, quite the backbiter, quite the liar, quite the storyteller. And Capricorns can do that. They can. They can be quite the storytellers. It really depends on their zodiac makeup, what what their mains are, what their sun, moon, and rising are. Because the rising is, like the spine, the action that a person will take. The sun is your thought process, how you think. And then, of course, the moon is your emotions. So this King of Pentacles may very well have air for their moon, or they may have, air for their sun and earth for their moon. Only, if you're interacting with this individual, or it may be you, apply where appropriate. But yeah, this individual's working on being quite the storyteller. And so need to go deep within ourselves to find some answers and be very confident in yourself, because yeah, you're a little confused in regards to this cup that was offered. Yeah, you definitely need to stand your ground, because you may very well regret this individual that is maybe a little immature as far as emotions go, and they keep secrets, and they definitely like to stir fights. At least that's what the cards are showing me. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance for you here, huh, Pisces? Some guidance for Pisces regarding this message, please. Guidance for Pisces regarding this message, please. And this isn't necessarily, I'm not really feeling like this is a relationship. I'm feeling like this is an interaction. They want something more, but it's not truly. Only you know what this is in reference to. Because, okay, thank you. Quite a bit there. Quite a bit. All right, so we have this fell out first. So wisdom. Understand that something has been lost. And, this is Leo. Be in control of your finances and appreciate what you have. And understand that sometimes you need to lose things to gain. That's what this is breaking down to. Wisdom, loss, control, career, and cherish. Sometimes you have to lose something in order to appreciate what you can gain. Yeah, and look deep within yourself, pride, passion, and perspective, and appreciate what you have. Change, which is of course the wheel, achieving new. And I'm being directed to look at the Hermit, going within yourself and finding your own answers in your own direction, because that's where you'll find the wisdom and understanding that sometimes we lose out. So if we stay in control of ourselves, focus on our finances, then we can appreciate things that come forward from there. And the focusing on the finances is a Capricorn thing. it's an earth element thing. So focusing on your finances helps give you a focus. It's not necessarily being of the world itself, if you're a believer in that aspect of, oh my gosh, I don't want to take on the devil aspect. But it's in retrospect of earth elements focus on, they focus on their job, or they focus on their career, or their money, or the finances, because it helps remove them emotionally so that they can keep moving forward. And they kind of put their emotions into a cube and address it later whenever they can look at it without being emotionally upset over it. And that's kind of what this is in reference to, is set your emotions aside. Focus on the practical for right now so that you can then see what to appreciate once you achieve it, is what I was just told. Once you achieve it, then you can appreciate it. But you have to recognize it for what it is at that time. That is your guidance. And of course, the desire will come out of that as long as you can focus. All right, so with all that being said, that was quite a bit. Let's have a look about the energies that are in here for you. And the energies can be yours, theirs, or just you drawing on the energy, them drawing on the energy, what have you. It's not always zodiacs within the birth chart, but sometimes it is. So only you know where to apply it. All right, so we have Scorpio that's made an appearance, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, and that looks like the excitement there. All right, so as far as all that goes, may this message have assisted you. It's completely up to you to take it in or disregard it, but I do look forward to our next sit down to find out what Spirit has to bring forward to you as far as messages go. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very blessed.